just before we go on, this is the first of 2 lessons on Masuda Ashi shadows. The second lesson will focus more on the 4 critical patterns that we have, and there's only 4, it's not very complicated, in identifying near-term tops, and there are 2 ways we do that, with the harami and a reversal. So these are basically a bearish harami and a bearish reversal, meaning that once we've hit a top, we expect the stock price to go down. And we also have 2 patterns on the converse, the near-term bottom, and both for the harami and the reversal. This is otherwise known as a bullish harami or a bullish reversal. So we have near-term tops implying like a bearish signal, meaning that we expect the stock to go down from there on, and the bullish harami and the bullish reversal near-term bottoms. So we expect this stock to have bottomed out and to rise thereafter. This we'll cover in more detail in the next lesson. So going back to how to construct Masuda Ashi shadows for now, have a look at this, pause the video and try and read this and digest it. There's a lot more explanation within the text on the website, and we'll be developing more explanatory materials to try and simplify these concepts, which may seem confusing at first, but as you watch these videos and use the software, you will become more familiar and with all of the workings of the Masuda Ashi chart system, and hopefully it won't be as foreign a concept as you become more familiar with it. Let's now look at a real case study. This again is the chart for Canon 7751. We have the Masuda Ashi chart at the top and the Japanese candlestick chart below. Now, one of the key features of the Masuda Ashi chart software is the Masuda Ashi shadows, which we've just discussed, how to construct them. Now, you can't see them here right now. All you see is the real bodies for the 3-day, 25-day and 75-day, the short-term, medium-term and long-term Masuda Ashi real body lines. Look down the bottom right of the screen. We have 3P MAS. This stands for 3 period MAS, Masuda Ashi shadow, 25 period Masuda Ashi shadow, 75 period Masuda Ashi shadow. And if we change, this is for the daily chart right now, if we change that for the, if we change it for the weekly chart, you'll see that this will change from 3, 25, 75 to 3, 13 and 26 for the weeks. Here we go, 3P MAS, 13P MAS and 26P MAS. This is for the weeks, and for the months we have 3P, 12P and 36P. This is for months. So where we had 3 days, 25 days and 75 days for the daily chart, in the monthly Masuda Ashi chart we have 3 months, 12 months and 36 months. 12 months corresponding to about 1 year, 36 months corresponding to about 3 years. And back to the weekly, we have 3P, 3 periods, 13 weeks, which is approximately 1 quarter or 3 months, and 26 periods or 26 weeks, which is approximately 6 months or half a year. We'll explain the difference and the significance of these different time frames later on, but for now we'll go back to the daily chart where we were, and let's then click these MAS, Masuda Ashi shadow buttons, and see what it gives us. First of all, we click the 3, and you can see already we have these arrows extending out from the real bodies. When the arrows are in an upward direction, they're colored pink. When they're in a downward direction, they're colored blue, just as the bodies. When an upward Masuda Ashi real body is colored pink, and a downward Masuda Ashi real body is colored blue, as we just looked at before. Let's now click the 25-day Masuda Ashi shadows and the 75-day Masuda Ashi shadows. that paints quite a different picture now from just the lines itself. Now, one of the key features of the Masuda Ashi chart system is being able to identify trends at a glance, and as we can see here, we have lots of pink here, which, as you know, pink means uptrend. We have lots of blue here, as you know, blue means a downtrend. So just from clicking all of these shadow buttons for all of the periods, we can see instantly that okay, we have a lot of pink here. This is a buy zone. This is an uptrend. We have a lot of blue here. This is a down zone, or a sell zone, sorry. So the trend is declining. If we remove the 75 period Masuda Ashi shadow for now, we can just highlight the short-term Masuda Ashi real body line with shadows and the medium-term Masuda Ashi real body line with shadows, and this traces back to the diagram that we have been looking at so far when trying to explain the relationship between the two, the short-term and the medium-term Masuda Ashi real body lines. From this you can see clearly that we have a turning point here from an uptrend to a downtrend, which incidentally is where the medium-term Masuda Ashi real body line changes color from pink to blue. And on the other hand, you can also see we had a down zone or a sell zone here, which changed at this point basically, and had a strong pink phase from there on. So this just goes to show that even a total beginner, a complete novice to the Masuda Ashi chart system or to investment and charting and technical analysis per se, as long as you have mastered the basics that we talked about regarding the color of the Masuda Ashi real bodies, pink and blue, the length of the Masuda Ashi real bodies, longer Masuda Ashi bodies indicating strong rising energy when they are pink, and strong declining energy when they are blue. So we have the color and the length and the significance of what those factors mean. Then we also have the short-term line and the medium-term real body line, and the significance of the medium-term real body line when it changes color, and in terms of being able to spot trends at a glance. Now we have added the shadows, which extend from the Masuda Ashi real bodies to the closing price of that particular period, usually daily. This is the daily chart, so these arrow tips of the shadows represent the closing price for that day, and these will help us identify near-term tops, near-term bottoms, i.e. turning points, or wave a red flag about a possible turning point coming up very soon. And following on from our previous lessons about entry and exit points, well, being able to identify near-term tops and near-term bottoms adds further arsenal to our the addition of using Masuda Ashi shadows will help us clarify near-term turning points, tops and bottoms, much more, giving us much more confidence and helping aid our entry and exit point decision making. That's all for this lesson. We'll see you in lesson 9, the next lesson, where we will talk more about Masuda Ashi shadows and also the 4 critical patterns that will help us identify near-term turning points, near-term tops, near-term bottoms. We looked briefly at the bullish harami and the bullish reversal, as well as the bearish harami and the bearish reversal, and how we come to those rules and how we